78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc Lions Den basketball community in this case. And you know we back with that Bucks talk. I got my brother Amherst Logic in the building. How you doing, bro?
Hey, doing well, 78. Shout out to you. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to the General. Appreciate you having me on the platform to talk about these Milwaukee Bucks and the new win streak we on, 2 in a row.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All love, man. Yeah, make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in. Subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. So look, man, we've been rolling. You know what I'm saying? We won 16 in a row. We had a hiccup with Philly, which is a game we should have won. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It came down to the wire. We lost by 3. I thought in that game, just my personal opinion, I thought we could have won that game. I thought Giannis had some mishaps in that game. I thought he was trying to do too much. You know what I'm
He was
saying?
trying to prove a point against another MVP candidate, and it
Facts.
got out of hand. That's what happened. It got out of hand.
That's all it was. That's how I seen it too, man. You know, he just wanted to dog Joel Embiid. You know what I mean?
That's what it really was. And shout out to you weak Philly fans too, talking real reckless after a regular season game where y'all played the best game of y'all life and barely won.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But Philly won that game, breaking our 16-game win streak. And from there, we went on a 2-game win streak. We beat the Wizards, I think, and then Orlando.
Correct, yep.
So we got a West Coast. No. We got to play Brooklyn next.
Let me see. Yeah, we got to play the Nets. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think we got to play the Nets because I'm going to that game. So, yeah, we should be playing the Nets.
Yeah, I think we got Brooklyn, and then I think we got a West Coast road trip where we're going to play Golden State, Sacramento, and the Suns.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be a nice little road trip right there. All winnable games.
Absolutely.
You know all winnable games. I'm expecting to win them games. Our 13, we won the last 13 matchups against Sacramento.
Right. But Sacramento's no joke. They're a solid team.
Yeah.
They're a solid team.
Yeah, they legit. Sacramento's definitely legit this year under Mike Brown. I'm not too worried about Golden State, but at the same time, they do got a championship pedigree.
Right.
So anything can happen with them.
And they're at home, and that's where they play their best basketball.
Facts. And then, of course, the Phoenix Suns, with their newly acquired Kevin Durant, you know what I mean? Everybody talking smack. That's why I really want them. I want to bury them alive. You know what I'm saying? I want Kevin Durant scraping and scratching, trying to get some air. I want them done.
Right, facts.
You know what I mean? All them Brooklyn Nets fans that conveniently became Suns fans all of a sudden.
Man, overnight, right?
Yeah. Unbelievable. So, what'd you think of the game tonight? Tonight we had Orlando, Giannis, and Drew Holiday set out. We didn't have Wesley Matthews either. But how'd you think the team looked overall?
I thought we looked good, and I got to commend Chris Middleton for his aggressiveness. I've never really seen him that aggressive before. I mean, shooting 14 free throws, I give or take about 14 free throws was impressive. And y'all see, and the thing that we've been talking about, even sidebarring, just texting 78 is when we go to Brook early and emphasize Brook, it changed the whole complexion of the game, bro.
Facts.
It changes the whole complexion. I think people are getting Brook confused with a 3-and-D guy when he's really an all-purpose guy, and that's what we need to use him for. We need to put him in the post, even if it's for the first few possessions, just to make the defense have something to think about. Because what that'll do is stop them from building that wall. And that's the other thing with the ball moving. If we can move the ball, and if we're emphasizing Brook Lopez, it's gonna make the game way easier for Giannis. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yep, I agree 100%. I mean, Brook Lopez, people sleep on him. But if you put Brook out there, like you said, get him started early, just to show the other team, yeah, we out here. We got size. You can't stop him. We out here. Because can't nobody really stop Brook Lopez. If he want to get off with his size, it's only a couple people in the league that can give him trouble. You know what I mean?
That's it. That's it. And do you see his footwork, even though it's slow and is and all that? But Brook can move in the post. His bag in the post is deep, 78. He got a lot of moves in the post, bro.
Thanks.
He got a lot of moves. And we've been going in on Javon Carter too. I want us to shout him out too. Javon Carter been
Yes,
hooping
sir.
as of late. He's been hooping.
Yes, sir.
He has been hooping. I mean, that's an efficient game. Lopez efficient game. Middleton only took 9 shots, but 13 or 14 from the free throw line, 11 assists, only 3 turnovers.
Yeah. Balled out.
He balled out.
Chris Middleton definitely balled out. Played 31 minutes tonight. His first start in a long time. 24 points, like you said, 5 of 9 shooting. Killed it from the free throw line. 11 assists. Yeah, he did his thing. Brook Lopez, 9 for 14, 26 points. You know what I mean? Beast mode. 3 blocks too. You know what I'm saying? Javon Carter with the 24-piece chicken nugget. You know what I'm saying? Javon Carter he be John.
Hey, y'all,
Javon
if y'all ever hear anybody say that nugget thing, they stole it from 78. I just want to put that out there. If he could copyright it, he should. But I be hearing people low key using that 70. I just want people to know the originator.
Absolutely, yeah. I heard people using it, man, and and I copped that from Giannis when he won that chip.
Right.
When he went to Chick-fil-A and said, "Give me the 50-piece nugget." You know what I mean? So if you ain't from Milwaukee, you should be using. You don't know nothing about.
That's all. Okay, there we go.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about no 50-piece nugget. All right, so Javon Carter is starting to become a bucket, bro. Hey, this boy, he out here hooping, and I'm telling you, man. I know we finna get this cat. What's his name?
Dragic.
Mm-hmm. I hope he do not mess up Javon Carter's rhythm right now.
I don't think he is. I think he's security. I don't think he gonna get no playing time like that because we don't really need it. I think it's more of a security situation. Like if somebody hurt or need time off, you know what I'm saying? Right. We got somebody that's serviceable that can come in and do his job. He a professional. That's what we'll say about Gardner. He's a professional. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he'll mess up with Javon Carter's time. I think he'll be there as a security blank. I can't see him getting more than 10, 12 minutes a game to keep it real. And he don't have much left in the tank. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Shout out to Bobby Portis, gave us 16 and 11. You know what I mean? Typical Bobby mode, you know. Jay Crowder, 15 points off the bench. You know what I'm saying? I think that's Jay Crowder's best game as a Buck, huh?
Right, but look how efficient he was, though. 78, 5 of 9, 2 of 5, 3 of 3, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, a block, no turnovers. What else can you ask from Crowder, bro? What else can you ask from him?
Big facts. What you think of Joe Ingles, man? How he been looking to you?
He been looking a little shaky recently, but today was a good game. And my problem with Ingles is that I like Ingles on the offensive end. But man, he can't move his feet.
Right.
He's stiff. He is definitely stiff. So we can only have him in the lineup. We can't have him, Grayson, and Pat in at the same time. That's just a no-go because we need to have a way that we can kind of protect him defensively. Because if we have all of them out there, it's just a free-for-all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a massacre waiting to happen, man.
Right, that's a massacre waiting to happen.
You know what I'm saying? That's just bad business, man.
Bad business. And you see, too, people be getting on me because I be getting on Connaughton. But, man, Connaughton ain't producing like that. He should only be playing about 15 minutes because it seemed like when he played more than that, it's diminishing returns, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pat just slowed down. And I've noticed that about Pat this year. He slowed down a little bit. Mm-hmm. Hopefully he can still have his moments because he gets some crucial rebounds and stuff for us in the playoffs. So hopefully he can have his moments. But, man, when Pat's shot ain't falling, it's ugly out there.
It's ugly. But the thing is, too, when you say lost up, do you remember, we signed Pat not just because of three-point shooting, because of the defense, the hustle. He don't do none of that no more. He can still shoot, but that defense and the hustle, that's out the window at this point.
Right. Yeah, Pat been slipping a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he bounced back, though. But I like what I'm seeing from the Bucks overall.
Yeah.
Even Budenholzer, got to give him a shout-out. I like his rotations, you know what I'm saying?
Tonight, yeah.
I like the fact that he playing. I wish he would play Beauchamp a little more, but, I want to see.
Yeah, we're just that bothers me, but I know what it is. He young, he got to earn his stripes, I guess, but it is what it is.
Speaking of rookies, young Billy the Kid, AJ Green.
I mess with AJ Green. I like him. That's our Duncan Robinson.
Yeah.
That's our Duncan Robinson or our young Steve Kerr or something like that.
Yeah,
Because
that boy hot.
he can shoot and he not scared either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when he gets
That's
the
what I
ball,
like
he
about
ain't
him.
even thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I like about him the most is he a little pistol starter right there, man. He come out there, he shooting as soon as he get in the door.
Right. And if he hot, he can get on his own individual run if we feed him the ball.
Right.
No, I like AJ. I like both AJ and Bochamp. I
Yeah, me
know
too.
because of AJ Green shooting, he gonna get a little bit more tick. But I think both of those draft picks were huge. Will be huge going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do too. You gotta keep them.
We definitely got to keep both of them. I also just think today what we should talk about 278 is the ball movement. The team they move the ball so much differently when Giannis is not in the game. The Bucks got to find a way to still move the ball with Giannis in the game. You know what I'm saying? Six people in double figures is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, and they can do that, man. It's just the thing is, you know, I'm gonna be careful saying this. Giannis, bro, when he be on the court, Giannis he be demanding the ball a lot.
Okay, that's fair.
I see him on the court doing that. When he'd be demanding, he'd be like, you know, give me the ball. And like you can't really say no to Giannis. You give him the ball. I don't mind him demanding the ball if he finishing at the rim. But sometimes Giannis be doing too much, man. Like you begging for the ball, demanding it, and then you want to pull up for jumpers. Like, bro, I would rather let these other dudes shoot that, bro. Take it to the rack.
I feel like sometimes Giannis be trying to prove something. You don't need to prove something to us. You prove something to the league by winning championships.
Right.
And these little Dirk moves you trying to do is cool in moments, but you need to be on your baby Shaq. That's when you're most dominant. Get on your baby Shaq business. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the NBA, matter of fact, before I get to the power rankings, the Eastern rankings right now, the Bucks are at number 1, 2.5 games over the Boston Celtics. The Celtics, how the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. They're on a 3-game losing streak. I mean, I'm sure they'll be all right, but, you know, people just act like the Celtics, it just can't be faded, and the Bucks is frauds. And I've heard so much stuff, man. Nonsense.
The Bucks still don't get their part. You see how happy the analysts were that the Bucks finally lost the game, and it was against the Sixers. It was almost like Christmas.
Right. Yeah, they was happy. They're rooting for us to fail, man.
They rooting for it. They don't want it. They just don't want the Bucks to be the team. They don't want the small market team to be dominant. And I get it for financial reasons, but they can't stop what's happening now. They just can't stop it. They just got to deal with it and accept it.
That's facts. The NBA Power Rankings came out. They have Milwaukee Bucks at number 1.
As they should.
And they have the Denver Nuggets at 2. Boston Celtics at 3. Philadelphia 76ers at 4. Cleveland Cavaliers at 5. All right. Yeah, them Cavs. This is gonna be a good playoff year, man.
It is.
It's gonna be real competitive, man. The Knicks looking good out there. Did the Knicks win tonight? Let me see. They were still playing in Charlotte. Let me see if they won.
They should. They better not lose to no Charlotte.
Oh man, they let Charlotte come back and beat them.
Oh,
112.
That's shade.
112-105. Charlotte came back and beat them. Yep.
Wow.
Philly beat Minnesota tonight.
Okay.
117-94. Brooklyn beat Houston. Washington beat Detroit. The Lakers playing Memphis, so we don't know what's going to happen with them. Dallas is locked in 104-104 with Utah right now as we speak. And OKC beat Golden State. My goodness gracious.
Right, Golden State. They might not make the playoffs. They messing around. They playing games.
Yeah. They got a lot of inconsistencies, man. They gave away a lot of young talent. And they got a lot of old crusty dudes out there right now.
That's what I don't want to happen to the Bucks. I know we get these veteran people for a stretch run, but some of these cats gonna have to go in the offseason. Like it just is what it is. Connaughton, Ingles.
Yeah.
We got to get younger. We have to get younger. The thing is, we can't really do it through the draft because we gave away a lot of our draft picks to get Holiday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to find other ways to get younger. like maybe going through the G League, maybe overseas, but we have to get some youth on this team.
Got to. Yep, we need some youth. Because that's a right now we built to win right now.
Correct.
We built to win now. So we got this year and we pushing it next year. You know what I'm saying? But after that, we definitely gotta but hopefully by then Beauchamp be ready to go.
Yeah.
He will be. Him and AJ Green be ready to go. They be a part of the rotation. And we get a few more pieces. Giannis will still be good. But I don't know about Chris. I don't know how long Drew got left. You know what I'm saying? They all getting up there.
Yeah, Middleton. I think that's the most tradable piece. I can't see us getting rid of Drew. Drew has actually been playing some of the best basketball of his career this year.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And Chris getting older, the injuries piling up. I think in the offseason, we really got to think about what we're doing with Chris, because we can't pay him $40 million a year again. Like that's not an option. That's just not an option. Maybe we trade Middleton for some youth.
Yeah, man. I like. See, I don't even want to jinx it. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I saw you said, nah.
No, I ain't gonna say that, man. Because I don't want to talk. I don't even want to talk about trading Chris until after that we win a chip this year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because last time I was ungrateful, the basketball guys took him away from us.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I'm
gonna be quiet. I love you, Chris. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. We love you, Middleton. Go ahead, bro. Go for 40 a game. Hey, we love you. Just give us that discount. Just give us that hometown discount in the off season, sir.
Yeah, man. Because $40 million, that's a lot of bread, man. Like at this stage of his career, man, $25 million a year is plenty money for Chris.
I agree.
That's plenty money, bro.
I could do 3 years, $75 million.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
That's solid.
That's solid right there. Now you helping us out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think that's realistic for where he should be. $25 million. I think that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. That's more than fair. 25 of them, because then that leave us some room to sign some talent. You know what I mean?
Exactly. One thing I didn't like about this game, though, too, 78 was we turned the ball over still too much sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The turnovers, like, just seem so unnecessary. Just the carelessness. 16 turnovers in a game is a lot. We out there giving away the ball like we Golden State.
Yeah. We I like the intention on passing a lot, but a lot of times, like Brook handling the ball too long. Like when Brook get the ball, he supposed to be going to the basket, shooting, going right up with it. Like when Brook started doing all these moves, like Hakeem Olajuwon, he getting stripped.
He gets stripped. 5 turnovers for Brook. That was a downside for him today. 5 turnovers from him individually is a lot.
Right. And when Chris Middleton started pulling his Allen Iverson routine, stripped.
That's the thing, though. We've been talking about this 78 when he got the big dog handles. You can't just be doing all of that, sir. Your handles are not that strong. You need to just be catch, shooting, maybe 3 dribbles, pull up, or pass. But when you start going through the legs and behind the back, we don't need a Kyle Watson moves out of you, sir. We don't need no above the rim moves out of you, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Keep it simple, Chris. Just keep it simple, and you good. When he get out there trying to shake and bake, it be all sizzle, no steak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
for sure, man. So who you got, man? How you think we're gonna do on this road trip, this West Coast road trip?
It's gonna be tough, but I think most of these games are winnable. It's just I don't want to disrespect these teams, but it's gonna sound disrespectful. The Bucks are the only team that can beat the Bucks.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't think any of these teams we playing are better than us. It's just if we're playing good basketball, what I mean by that, not necessarily shooting 80% from the 3 or nothing like that, but just being fundamentally sound.
Right.
Not turning the ball over, boxing out, because we're starting to have a problem now where teams are getting way too many offensive rebounds and second chance points. And that's just from, a lack of mental awareness of sticking it. Doing your job, which is worry about your man. Don't look at what so-and-so doing, because then your man is over your head dunking and getting the rebounds. We
Right.
just have to play fundamentally sound basketball. Box out. Don't turn the ball over. Smart passes. Just the basics. And I don't think most teams can beat us. I mean, we got to be realistic. Philadelphia played an A+ game and barely won. And I would have graded our performance a B.
Right.
A B. And it took y'all to play an A+ to barely win. Barely win.
Right.
That just lets you know how good the Bucks are. Even on our off days, we still better than most of the teams in the NBA. So that's why I'm not trying to disrespect nobody's team or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, top to bottom, y'all ain't gonna beat the Bucks. If we play our A game and y'all play y'all A game, we gonna win 9 times out of 10. And I stand on that.
Agreed, 100%, man. I think we're the best team in the league. I really
We
believe.
are.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
are. They don't want to say it. They keep talking about Denver and all that. Denver ain't won nothing. Denver ain't never won nothing. Denver as a state ain't won nothing since John Elway. If
Right.
y'all don't relax too in the comment section, I be seeing them too
Right.
talking reckless about Jokic. Y'all need to relax. Y'all ain't
For
won
real.
nothing. Y'all ain't
Mhm.
even been to the finals.
They don't even got no expectations to go to the finals. You know what I'm saying? They just here for nothing. Y'all playing for fun like somebody
Right,
could.
and they better be lucky John Morant was playing Baby Thug. Otherwise, they really be in trouble. He about to get suspended probably for the rest of the year. Otherwise,
Right.
Memphis would have gave them all they wanted. And they still might with Desmond Bain because low-key, Desmond Bain is a Batman, bro. He ain't no
Yeah.
Robin. He a Batman, bro.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I be seeing him getting off. He be getting off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he be getting off. So we're gonna see, man. I think that we should do good. I know the game we got against Sacramento. Well, we play Golden State on the 11th. We play
And then
Sacramento.
next Thursday.
Yeah, we play Sacramento on the 13th, and then it's a back-to-back. We play the Suns on the 14th. So it's a back-to-back. But the good thing about that is the Suns are also playing a back-to-back. They playing Golden State on the 13th, and then they play us on the 14th. So
Okay, so that's good. Okay, so we both on the same playing field. Okay, yep.
Right. So that's a good thing there. I wonder if they're gonna play Giannis and Holiday or Middleton. I don't think Middleton can play back-to-backs.
Not yet, I don't think. But maybe by now he can, but we'll see.
Right. We'll see what they do because I know I'd rather we have all our squad there for the Suns.
Yeah, for certain teams, we need to have our full array of players just for a litmus test. Let's see how we really, how good we really are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the thing with the Suns, I know a lot of people are hype about Kevin Durant, and that's cool. But if any three of them get any one of those three get in foul trouble, they in trouble. Kevin Durant, Booker, Chris Paul getting any type of foul trouble, it get dark for them fast. That's what they got to understand. I understand y'all got talent, but y'all have a very, very thin line of being good, and then everything falling off due to fouls and all that stuff. So they shouldn't be too excited because they bench is real suspect over there in Phoenix.
Absolutely. And they see Phoenix got a nice big three. If you want to include Aiden in there, it'd be 4. But Aiden is inconsistent for one, and I ain't worried about him because Giannis dog him. Then you got and then to be honest with you, Brook Lopez is a dog.
That's exactly. You don't even got to get to Giannis. Lopez will do what he need to do.
Right, and Kevin Durant, him and Giannis going to cancel each other out as far as the points and all that go. Then you got Devin Booker. I'm not even going to include Chris Paul. I mean, Chris Paul is a floor general, but he getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I think we're going to probably put Drew Holiday on Booker.
Yeah, and then Holiday or not Holiday, but Carter on Chris Paul.
Yeah. They'll probably do something
Crowder,
like that.
or Crowder.
Yeah.
Depending if Crowder start or how that's going to work out, whoever the taller player is, I think should be on Book. And I don't mind Holiday actually playing Chris Paul. The reason being, no disrespect, Chris Paul done lost a step. And if you get up on him and make him work, though, like what Carter was doing to them when we played them originally, just being like 90 feet with him like that, just making him have to work, he'll be tired by the fourth quarter. The blueprint is out. So we can and Holiday plays his regular defense, he'll be tired out by the fourth quarter. He just don't got that. He don't got that extra gear no more.
Absolutely. Yeah, Chris Paul. I mean, look, Drew be locking them dudes up, so I ain't worried about it. But
that's why when people were like, "Oh, James Harden should have went to the All-Star game, and instead of Drew, he averages 20
oh
11.
my goodness.
Dude, it is not just about the stats. That's what I be trying to talk to these people about on these chats and these forums. Like, y'all telling me about stats. I'm telling you about the whole game. It's more than offense. You got to play defense.
Right.
That's why I can't put Jokic above Embiid or Giannis, because he don't play defense. He ain't no defensive stalwart. He ain't blocking no shots.
Mm-hmm.
Get him up out of here.
And they won't talk about it though, man. They won't talk. We're gonna see what happened in the playoffs though, because he gonna win MVP again this year. They're gonna
they can't wait. They've been waiting for their next Larry Bird. He won 3 in a row. He's one of the greatest players ever.
Yeah, they already doing that.
Ain't won nothing that matters.
Right. Ain't got no pressure on him to win. So cool.
No, they got pressure this year, 78, because Jamal Murray back, and he looked like the old Jamal Murray. It ain't no excuses this year, and I hope we see them in the finals so they can get treated.
Right. Yeah, I would love to get Denver in the finals, because I already know we're gonna dog them. We're gonna expose them.
Right. It'll be easy. I'm not gonna say easy word, but 5-6 games max.
5
against Denver, max.
Yeah, Bucks and 5 on that one.
Right, bro, Bucks and 5, bro. And that's not even on no biases. That's just on reality, looking at the lineups. You know what I'm saying? That's reality.
Yep. I think we win the first 2. We lose in their house, and then we run off 2 more on them.
2 more. That's it. That's exactly what would happen. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm not really worried about none of these teams. Like I say, when I'm critiquing the Bucks, I'm just critiquing them and what they doing to make their jobs in life easier. Because sometimes the way they play, if they play like that, you're gonna make a series 7 games when it should only be 5. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not being fundamentally sound and playing smart. But like I tell people, the Bucks are playing smart basketball. I'm not saying perfect, just smart basketball. We should win most games 9 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
We just should.
Yep. And I like our depth now. We deep now. You know what I'm saying?
Are we the deepest team in the NBA, 78? What you think?
I'm looking at it because I was shook a little bit from the Celtics at first, but I'm looking at our squad now. I like what we got, man. I think we deeper.
We are.
Yeah.
That Crowder and then Bobby P. I mean, we'll give anybody a hard time. I mean, look what we did tonight. You got to think the Magic been beating playoff teams.
Right.
We whooped them without our best 2 players.
Right. We beat them easier this time than we did when we had our whole squad out there.
Because it's that ball movement, 78. I'm telling you, it's the ball movement. When everybody touching the ball, the defense can't lock in on nobody. And they don't know who to lock in on if everybody's hooping.
Right.
That's the thing I be saying about Young. I get the ISO ball. I get you demanding the ball. But if you were move and cut, and then maybe come back around and get the ball, then do what you want to do is cool. But I think the ball just need to leave his hand temporarily. He can get it back, but just move the ball a little. Let's see what happened at least. Or at least do it early. At least you remember how like Kobe Jordan, once they figured it out, they like, okay, I'm going to give Luke Longley his looks early. I'm going to get Pip and let them get going. And I'll get my money on the back end because I know can't nobody stop me no way. But if I get them going, it's going to make my scoring easier. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what Giannis got to he got to get to that point.
And that's why in the last year, well, not last year, but the championship year in the Phoenix series, we were so effective because Drew Holiday brought the ball up the court most of the time. Right. But when Giannis plays that point guard, point forward thing, that's for certain teams. You got to pick that in certain. You can't, because once you get that ball and you bringing that ball up the court, the defense, all they do is build a wall. 4 people on Giannis. Okay, like bro, if you just let Drew bring the ball up the court, right? They can't build no wall. They can't. They can't have 4 people
ladies
guarding.
And gentlemen. 78. He's dropping gems right now. Just pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Carry on, sir. You dropping gems. I'm quiet. Go ahead, bro.
Yes, sir, man. This is why I thought they figured this out the championship year, and then when Chris Middleton got hurt last year, they go right back to the old way of doing things. It's like, man, you got to get Giannis off of that ball sometime. Let him cut to the basket. Y'all do some pick and rolls and stuff like that. Man,
that right there, 78. Let's go to that right there. Why don't we do more of that? Just man, 78. You on your game today, brother.
hey,
That
brother, I
pick and
appreciate
that's the easy. We have the perfect setup for the pick and roll. You can
that.
do Drew, Giannis. You can do Giannis, Chris. You can do
Mm-hmm.
Drew, Chris. I mean, we have the talent to do it. I don't
Right.
even with Bobby P. You could do
Mm-hmm.
Bobby P and Chris.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We have the players to pull off the pick and roll, yet we don't. I get the 3-ball, I get that, but why not get easy buckets? We had 30-some free throw attempts tonight. Being aggressive and taking it to the hole. It's not all about 3-pointers. Those 2-pointers count too, and getting people into foul trouble. All that
Big
affects
facts.
the game.
Exactly. And that's what we need. That's exactly what we
Yeah.
need, man. I hate when I'm looking at a game from the Bucks and it's halftime and I see all these threes we took and Giannis only been to the free throw line once. I'm like, bro, what is this? What are we doing? This is not the formula.
This is right. This isn't the formula, right?
Right. What are we doing
This
here,
isn't
man?
the formula. Facts.
You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, tell the people where they can find you though, brother.
First and foremost, shout out to you 78, the general, for having me on your awesome platform. Shout out to the LDBC. Y'all can find me on YouTube at Amherst Logic. All I do is kick it about these Bucks and also a little bit about the Packers. And just appreciate being able to chop it up with you, 78. You know, it's always a pleasure being on your platform and always talking about the Bucks, especially when we on another win streak. Like we told y'all before, the Philadelphia game was a blip in the radar. That wasn't reality.
That's right.
What y'all see it now is the reality. Is the Bucks are the best team in the NBA. That's all.
It's all facts. All y'all saw was a glitch in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's gonna go down, man. But salute to my brother Amherst Logic. Make sure y'all go check him out. Best Bucks channel on YouTube. Make sure y'all go check him out. Appreciate you joining us, bro.
Appreciate any time, man. Always a pleasure being on your great platform, bro.
Yes, sir. Holla at you after the next game, bro.
Yes, sir. Go.
Peace.
Peace.